Entertainment, what's good, bro? Love England, Counterpunch to England in the house. Ryan Waterford, Yo Kurt. Out exploring the Dominican Republic. Nah, man, I'm back. I'm actually back in the States. That was my last day, so I might as well make it, with you guys. That was my last morning there. I got back last night. Nikki Blue Eyes Austin, morning to you. Or should I say good evening? It is evening to all of us now. It's almost 2 o'clock. Heavy wine noise. Nah, you know what? I think it's that truck over there. But then again, I'm in a little rental because my car got in a wreck, so I'm in this thing. It's like half a car or whatever, and it is what it is. We'll see. It's probably these earbuds, though, honestly. Antonio, what's going on? Too much wind, can't hear you. Really? How about now? How is it? Is that better now? Maybe it was the wind from the, he can't hear you. Yes, clear. Okay, good. Yeah, it was the air. It's the air that was blowing. Okay, I get it. The air conditioner was blowing into the freaking phone that I was using. Yeah, got you. I had to turn the air down. So let's try this. I'll put the air up, right? Okay. Cool. We can hear you fine. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm headed to Waco to get one of the best burgers on this side of the Mississippi, so I gotta hear you. Yeah, it was this AC. That's what it was. Cool. I was like, say, damn, I know this was a small car because it's a Mirage. And it's some funny shit. I'm tall, right? So you got a tall ass dude in a little car. But that's all they had. That's all they had, and I needed a car because my car was already in the auto body shop to get repaired, so I didn't have any place to go, and I was at the place stranded, so I had to pick up this thing. So it is what it is. But anyway, like I was saying before the AC interrupted us, I feel that we need to talk about Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos, because Kambosos is pissed off. You know what I mean? And he should be, especially when rumors or accusations are going out that Teofimo Lopez ducked George Kambosos because of our weight problems and he faked the coronavirus, And, we've heard that. Teofimo faking. See, Iceman, he said that. Gerard, what's up, brother? Or Gerald. Jenny Sinclair, what's up? Counterpunch to you. What's the new news with the Bomb Squad? I don't know. I know him and Dillian White's been going back and forth, so I did a few videos on that today, which I haven't posted, which it'll come out today or tomorrow. Some great boxing this weekend. Oh, absolutely. Kurt, you haven't had a wall burger yet. We ain't got one over here in the UK. If you haven't, what they like. Terry Tips. Let me tell you, I had a Whataburger last night. When I got off the plane, got back to my car, before I checked into the hotel, my ass definitely had a bacon avocado burger. Off the chain. I had that with an apple pie. That's all I had. Shouldn't have had an apple pie, but I had it nonetheless. And the shit was delicious. Whataburger, it's nothing like McDonald's. That bullshit. Because McDonald's is meant like for a bulk of people. Muhammad Ali is in the house, people. The champ is here. The champ is here. That's Kurt, you need to be ashamed. I know. But I'm gonna start the keto diet pretty soon. I just don't know when it's gonna be. It's gonna be this week, probably next week. I'm gonna start the keto diet. So I'm gonna cut out all the bullshit. So I'm gonna start shredding, start doing my thing. Really start doing my thing. Yeah, but Terry, man, the Whataburgers are delicious because they make them to order. McDonald's don't. They just kind of heat their patties up, put the shit together. No, they have that shit on the grill. So if you want one, they make it right then for you. They don't wait and make a bunch of shit and it's not even fresh. No, these are fresh. These are where you need it to be. Is Muhammad Ali's grandson about to turn professional? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he is. Homemade apple pies or McDonald's American reference. This is crazy. It's just like the trenches. Just like the live stream. This is the trenches. American Pie reference. Howdy, Kurt. Massive respect from Halifax. Counterpunch UK. Metal Box J. Counterpunch UK. Bars. American Pie. That was a cool movie. But yeah, man, so do you guys think, do I have to create a poll on Teofimo? Because, like, what does he, why does people think he faked? Does Teofimo Lopez have another fight lined up than Kambosos? If he does, because you know that fight's been, like, that fight's been canceled or been postponed again. George Kambosos, that sucks for him because when you guys start, when anybody starts a training camp, that involves many people, not just the trainer. I mean, not just the fighter, the trainer. You got strength and conditioning, and it takes a toll on your body. I mean, it does. It really does. Love your stuff, Kurt, from Manchester, UK. Pete 448, counterpunch to you. Canelo could struggle up to at 175 against the Russian. Better Beeve and Bivol. No challenge for him at 60 or 68. Well, I'll say this. He has a better challenge at 175 than he does in any of those weight classes. But I am interested to see the Caleb Plant fight. So I'll be stoked when that gets made. His weight, they're juicing this pandemic for everything they can when it comes to excuses. Yeah. But I don't understand it. I mean, you fought, well, I guess that was the sacrifice where he fought Lomachenko. And, you know, he took less money and all that. And now he's like, I want the world, Chico, and everything in it. I wouldn't be surprised if it was COVID, other options, failed drug tests, or alternative opponent lined up. But I don't know. I mean, the question you ask yourself when someone catches COVID, where did he catch COVID from? You know what I mean? That COVID, like when people contract COVID is weird to me. Because it's like, okay, who else were these people around? Why did it just affect those people? Or that particular person? Eddie Hearn is making global moves. He's in Mexico doing a press conference now. Yep. Imagine Eddie Hearn speaking Spanish. That would be some funny shit. Parker versus Chisora 2 in his talks. Lopez looks emancipated at 135, so good chance he may be struggling at the weight. He may be, but of course they've been talking about that shit for the last year and a half, 2 years, moving up. So he might be. And then he's young. So that makes Teofimo Lopez will be a lot bigger. And like I told you guys, those guys are not going to fight at 135. None of them. Teofimo won't fight Devin Haney at 130. Devin Haney ain't going to fight King Ryan at 135. Sorry, at 135. They're going to fight at 140, 147. When they both tap out, and they're going to peak at their weight, and it's going to be 147. Teofimo, he's 23 years old, and if he has problem making weight now, he's going to make problems making weight later. So no, that's probably what it was. He can't make that weight. You know, you see him in the gym, and he might be overtraining himself trying to make weight, because that's basically what you do if you're not training. You're working on making weight. So you're not working on strategy. You're working on losing that damn weight because it's not fitting your body frame no more. Teofimo Lopez, to me, is no different from a guy like Arturo Gatti. You know what I mean? He doesn't look like a smaller dude. He looks like he's actually quite big. You know what I mean? Stocky, to say the most. And you kind of try to shred a stocky guy, you're going against the grain. You're going against his power flow. So I don't think, if that's the problem, because I only question it, why have they been talking about moving up to 140 so long? That means he might had problems, that long ago. El Kasi 1971, Counterpunch to you. COVID is nasty, mate. My neighbor had it and died. He started turning black, his fingers and feet before he died. It was horrible. Was he an older guy? Keep safe when you're driving. Yeah, I know, right? Uncle Dave Zilla, Counterpunch to you. COVID is the biggest hoax ever. Yeah, I want to get into that one. Why did Loma have 6 rounds off against Tio? Still can't figure it out. I don't know. I mean, he talked that shit about, you got to be careful, he got to watch his mouth, and this, that, and the other. Shit, he should have came out blasting them combinations. But it's difficult to go in there and do that to a counterpuncher. So maybe, Tio was that skillfully sound. He was in, look, he had the shoulder roll. He was ready to counter. He was ready for those catch and shoots. He was setting up traps. And he was still scoring points. So, nah. Loma did the right thing. He was like, yo, I'm not going to fight until I know when I can land. This ain't no ordinary man. You're not going to go in any hospital without a mask anyway, because they're going to tackle your ass damn near. You're not going to get that far in the hospital with that protocol. Bars. Karma, I know, right? I didn't say it, but somebody heard it. Loma felt his power and was hoping Tio would tire. Maybe that's the case. Maybe he pulled a Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor. Maybe that was the case. Maybe that did happen. But who knows? I had the fight 6-6 in Lomachenko versus Teofimo. A lot of people had it as a draw or a really close fight, but it didn't reflect what the scorecards were. And if I'm Teofimo, I'm like, I don't want anybody cheating for me. I don't want people to feel that I have favoritism. I can go in there and beat him again, get more money to beat this man again. That's what you really do to it. You don't fight a dude and have a weird ass scorecard night and then run off. I had a problem with that because that benefited him. See, you can't brag on, hey, that's my legacy standards, that's my legacy spike, but you don't even fulfill your legacy. You start something, you got to finish it. Those scorecards were bullshit. I think he won the fight, but he didn't win like they say he win, and because of that, I would have a problem with it because I'm like, no, you motherfuckers don't think that, but that's where arrogance comes from. That's where overconfidence comes from. Because I was told he was going to knock out Lomachenko. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want the judges to dictate what I do and didn't do. I beat that man, and let me show you I beat that man because I'll do it better the next time. But the problem in that fight was that was a fight that Teofimo never had. He never had a fight like that with Loma. When Loma actually started landing, the motherfucker was landing. Now, why did he start? Maybe he's like you said, maybe he thought he would tire. So that is a good reason behind it. Let me sit back in the pocket. Let me work on my defense. Let him punch and shoot and try to score on me, you know, which he was because he was landing some good body shots and stuff like that. So let me see what his guy can do. You know, he'll be breathing heavy. He'll be trying to knock me out with certain shots, and he's going to tire. And when he tires, I'm going to pick his ass apart because he ain't going to be able to recover. That's probably what Loma was doing. Who knows? But Teofimo, I never seen Bob, I'm about to say Bob Hope. Bob Arum, he's damn near older than Bob Hope. I never seen Bob Arum that fixated on making a rematch. I gotta ask. Well, I have to ask Teofimo for a rematch. We'll sit down and see what we're working with. But he wanted one for Loma. Loma is, you know, that's his baby right there. That's his boy. Oh yeah, JJ, about the broken foot thing. He just did that to like counter. You know, that's kind of like Black Lives Matter. No, all lives matter. You know, I had rotator cuff surgery. I had a broken foot. Fuck you. You're not gonna outdo me. You know what I mean? Big boss. Salute. I want an undisputed fight, whoever is in it. Me too. Yeah, it would give him his biggest payday, but then see, you got to give Teofimo credit though, because he landed that deal with Triller. He landed that with Triller, the Triller network, and he got, what, 6 million, 7 million? You can't beat that with a stick. So he probably like, hey, this is what I need to do. I just need a win over Lomachenko. I'm never going to fight this motherfucker again. But I beat this motherfucker, so I don't need to fight him again. Look how they did me. Look how they treated me. I'm going to treat them the same way. So it doesn't have anything to do with, well, I would knock him out easy. Okay, stop that. We don't need to hear that bullshit if you ain't going to fight him. Like, that's unnecessary shit talk. That's no different from Lennox Lewis telling Vitaly Klitschko, yeah, look at his face, Larry. I mean, I was good. I was into him. You see, it was tiring already, Larry. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, your face doesn't look pretty good as itself, Lennox. Well, look, please. Look at his face. He was going to tire. I was going to knock him out. Yeah. You know. Burley Dixon counterpunch to you. Don't look past Usyk, guys. He could slip past AJ for points win. Joshua will have to KO his ass. Metal Box J. That's what people say. You know. But meanwhile, you know, you hear Joshua talking about Wilder. You hear him talking about Fury. You hear him talking about a lot of fighters. You better be focused on Usyk. Because the sad thing about Joshua, though, he's always going to be put in a position, because of who he is already, to fight the best guys, the toughest fights, the most difficult, where everybody stands back and watches. That's no different from Eddie Hearn getting the biggest fucking heavyweight fight in British history and the biggest fight that we could ever see in this era, Joshua and Fury together. Why they didn't do anything. The other people didn't do anything. It's the same concept. So they'll criticize Joshua, but they ain't fighting that motherfucker. They're not going to fight Usyk. But if he beats Joshua, he has to fight Joshua again. So there you go. But Usyk's a bad boy, man. And you think about it, you know, Usyk is a guy, if he beats Joshua, that means he's knocked out one of his good friends, Tony Bellew. Right? Knocked out Bellew in the 8th round. That shit was crucial. You know. Then beats Joshua. Apart from potentially Wilder, then Fury came along and ruined everything. Yeah, Fury came in and made his own claim. I'll beat you, you big bump, you big ulcer. 7 days a week and 2 on Sunday. Usyk makes great fighters uncomfortable in the ring. That in itself is a challenge. Joshua Little John, what's up, brother? I was about to call you Little John. What's your views on the WBC mandatory situation? Remember, White had a February date deadline before he lost to Vivek. Yeah, and they were so glad that he did, because that stops them from doing something that more than likely were going to do anyway. They just didn't know how they were going to pull it off, because see, Dillian White was confronting them. He was letting people know publicly, like, hey, the WBC. Oh, great. The WBC, you know, they were looking for an excuse. Dillian White was putting heat from under him. Usyk is awkward but small. Yep. White is overdue his shot. Yep. This car is so small, you hear the wind blow and it like blows the car around. What do you think about AJ versus Usyk fight? Think it's going to be a difficult fight? Size, power, Joshua, right? Speed, quickness, ring IQ, Usyk. Footwork, Usyk. Joshua has some good footwork himself, but we just have to see. Of the limit of Southpaw's heavyweight division outside of Usyk. Who has your vote? That's the best. I don't know, man. You know, Otto Vailane, you know, he made his mark. Because White has taken the WBC route. Yep. But I mean, he's the interim champion. That's just like, hey, let me start all over and try to fight some of these WBA guys, these WBO guys, these IBF guys. Let me try to get in there. You can see Joshua just walking him down. He's a short boxer, a short boxer. Don't forget, he turned the Wembley fight down against Joshua. White shouldn't have been putting pressure on her and AJ for that fight at every opportunity. Well, he did call out Anthony Joshua, I think the last time, not the last time he saw him, but he did see him, you know. He's like, hey, I'm talking about that lanky piece of shit over there. Joshua, smart boxer. Yep. Stretch. Oh, yo, Kurt. What's counterpunch to you? What's a good counterpunch to you? Straight right. Metal Box J, he did turn it down. He did do that. Joyce versus Rivas. Oof. That'd be a good fight. Because at the end of the day, I think that Rivas is a man. Dude, Rivas is tough. Rivas, like the style Rivas has, man, I wish he could train with Mike Tyson. White didn't turn down the fight, just Yeah, he didn't like the offer. He didn't like it. He was like, yo, I don't like this shit. Choice is fighting Rivas. Fighting Taco, not Rivas. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I just, that would be a good fight, though. Because Rivas has, like, no fold. He's just like this cyborg. You're on the wrong side of the road, mate. No, I'm not. Not in this country. See, I'd go over there and hit somebody head on, driving just like this, and forgot you guys drive on the left side of the road. Your steering wheel is on the right side. No. And I was thinking, well, how the hell would that be? That would be awkward driving on the right side. You're like, oh shit. I'm gonna do it one day soon. All day. What's up, Kurt? What's going on? Taco was a hard fight 5 years ago. Now, not now. Rivas is still a top guy in the prime, unlike Ortiz. What about Ortiz and Rivas? Oh shit! Now that's some matchmaking. Rivas would be a foil for Usyk. That would be an interesting fight. I wanted to see him and Tyrone Spong. Remember that guy? Like 14 wins, 14 knockouts. Middle box J, take it easy, brother. Counterpunch. Counterpunch to you, Middle box J. I am in the town of Waco, and we have the traffic is stupid. Did you see the Blue Blood had Wilder on his market? On his market. I don't understand. What do you mean? Rivas would beat Ortiz. I think he would just bring too much pressure. Ortiz is dangerous though, man. You gotta be careful with a guy like that. Guy ain't got nothing to lose. And he's tough as shit. Referee helped AJ against Taco. Well, I think the referee refereed the fight wrong. I don't think he should have even been in there. Because you have to let a fight develop. You can't, every time they clinch, because they might throw a punch in the clinch and on the inside. Let me see if I can go up there. Because, oh shit. Alright, cool. Oh shit. Takum broke AJ's nose. I think Povetkin broke AJ's nose too. Oh, he had Wilder on his live. Oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? But if you notice the type of questions that were answered, I'll take a look at it. But the shit that's going on with Wilder and Fury and all that shit, all the questions you have to ask, my man's off-roading it. Hell yeah, I'm off-roading it, man. I gotta get out of this traffic, dude. Because I don't know what's going on. The construction, that's not cool. Yeah, I'm getting away from the cops who said men can't multitask. Hell yeah, I can multitask all day. This little hatchback. The shit went sideways. I don't know if you can see me. I was like, oh shit. But questions that should be asked of Wilder. Like, yo, when you gonna, if the guy cheated you, when you gonna come with that evidence? What's up with the Canelo picture in your thumbnail? He was showing Anderson Silva respect, and Anderson Silva's like 45 years old. That's a big deal. He outboxed the son of Julio Cesar Chavez, Sr. Kurt, what do you think about Michael Conlan? I don't know. I couldn't tell you, brother. Which is the biggest fight coming up in the next few weeks? Wait a minute. Yeah, I can't go that day. Huh. That's the name. That's the time of the fight. I can't do that. No, I was just thinking about. I was planning to head out, but the fight is on the 24th. So the next few weeks, you know, what's the day? The day is the 24th. So the biggest fight in a month is Fury and Wilder. Kurt, you are one of the greatest. Alex Ray, appreciate you, man. I appreciate it much. Can you wind your window up, please? That's not me. That's the cars beside me. The windows are up. Look. So I don't know what that is. How many rounds will Barrio last? I don't know. So that's coming this weekend, right? I know Javante. He's, you know, you can see how he's training. He's training to knock Barrios out, and I think he can. Damn. Okay. See, I'm not even moving. And if you still hear it, I don't know what to tell you. But I am wearing these Dre, these power beats. You know. The question that should be asked to Wilder is, you can't twerk better than he talks. Bro, that heat in Texas is hell. We getting here in Tulsa. We getting here in Tulsa. Kurt, it's your bomb in the next seat. What's your thoughts on people saying Canelo is ducking black fighters? If he was too scared to fight black fighters, then why would he fight the #1 black fighter, aka Floyd? Big Dog, he would fight Floyd because Floyd's the man. But no, I doubt that. I think that's bullshit. You know, he fought Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs was one of the top fighters at the time, right? He's fought a lot of black fighters, you know. And Danny Jacobs was very impressive. You say, damn, pull over, sit somewhere. I want to see Ruiz versus Rivas, or Dubois versus Babic, or even Joyce versus Ergovic. That would all be good fights. That would all be good fights. Probably AC. I mean, I turned it down, so. Think about Bob trying to blame Eddie Hearn for the AJ fight falling through, please. PS channel. Lee Cooper, appreciate you, man. Just damage. Sorry, guys. I got Nick next to a McDonald's and that shit picked up. Bernard Hopkins said something similar about Manny Pacquiao years ago about fighting black fighters. Manny will fight anybody. Now he's fighting fucking Errol Spence. So Errol Spence is black, right? Somebody, please don't say he's Jamaican. Oh shit, here we go. He's a black fighter from this state. Texas is a mother sucker. Andrade and Charlo both looked rusty as hell. And you see an upset from them? No. Canelo beats them both. He beats Jamal Charlo. He beats Jamal Charlo But I think he beats Andre easier than he beats Charlo. Charlo will put up more resistance. Andrade will get beat the fuck up. That's it. You know what I mean? Just keeping it real. You know what I mean? Based on what I saw. You know, now I like Jermall Charlo when he fought Derevyanchenko. But Canelo's no Derevyanchenko, and Derevyanchenko's no Canelo. So there you go. Just cover your mouth when you cough to prevent the spread of germs like your mom taught you as a child. The Grimlock. How's it goes? How it's going? It's going pretty good. I'm almost to my destination, eating some of the best burgers that I've had in a long time. They're big burgers too. They don't fuck around. They're like this. Yeah, Andrade needs to fight Charlo. Yeah, those guys should fight each other, and whoever wins should fight Canelo. You know what I mean? Or fight someone like Danny Jacobs. But I think Danny Jacobs is going to 168. Charlo Benavidez thoughts? I don't know. Benavidez, he's been in there. He's looked impressive in showcase fights. But that shit changes, people. When you up the opposition, you ain't gonna do all that shit. He ain't gonna do. He ain't gonna do all that to nobody that knows what the fuck they're doing. That's on the level. That's why it's called showcase fights. It's called opposition. That's why I'm not impressed. You see bums, because it don't matter. It's good for the resume. It's good for the demo reel. Like, oh man, look at this dude, how he put these punches together. Yeah, he's putting these punches together on somebody that really doesn't fight like that. Do you think we will see Bivol fight again this year? I'm not sure. Bivol's getting kind of like off the radar. He used to be like the Asian, a more Asian version of Triple G, a more like souped up version of Triple G. I don't think he hits as hard. Charlie Torre, counterpunch to you. Salute. Who next for Ruiz? Would like to see him in UK. Ruiz, they say he ain't going to the UK. I'm not going over there. I'm the champion. Do you think Mario Barrios has a chance against Tank? Yeah. But chances are they pick someone like Barrios because of who he is, his record and how it reflects, and what will that look? What would that look that Gervonta beats him? Another weight class, right? Undefeated fighter, right? Title, right? Well, they do that because, you know, it depends on who we're talking about. If it's Boxing Ego, Blue Blood Sports TV, Dante's Boxing Nation, you have to understand all those are Black American channels that push content promoting Black fighters. Deontay Wilder is a Black fighter, right? Yeah. It's no different from someone like Fino Boxing, you know, that's, you know, a Latino station. So you're going to hear a lot of Canelo and Juan Manuel Marquez and Julio Cesar Chavez and Andy Ruiz. You're going to see a lot of that. You're not going to see that on those channels as much. I try to give a nice little even spread amongst all of them, but you know, at the end of the day, it's like, you know, people are going to do what feeds their audience. So, and what type of channel it is. So what are they based as? So if you're talking about those guys, You know, Pheno Boxing. Oh yeah, Pheno Boxing. But you know, a lot of channels do that. Like look at you know, like Sporting Icons. He covers British boxing. You know. Not an issue for boxing fans who they support. Nope. It's not at all. Skrilla50, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Why don't those LDVC promote Terrence Crawford? He's black enough. Yeah, but see, they promote him because they want him to go to PBC. Because PBC is owned by Al Heyman. Al Heyman is a black advisor / manager / slave owner / a lot of shit. You know, honestly, he's that dude. And because he's black and he's successful and he's very fucking smart, they promote him. Since he promotes and uses the networks of PBC, Fox, and Showtime, that's mostly who you're going to hear more about. As far as top rank, who promotes Terrence Crawford? ESPN. They don't promote ESPN like that. You'll hear some stuff from them from ESPN, especially like Blue Blood and stuff like that. But you're not going to see them, you know, push ESPN or push the idea of ESPN being a straight legit or a marketable topic that they like to cover. That's why they want Terrence Crawford out of it. But at the end of the day, you can't blame them motherfuckers, because Terrence Crawford, the way Bob Arum is acting, man, that's terrible. He shouldn't be acting like that. You know, so that doesn't make any sense. 29, okay. Okay, you got 7 minutes. Some new news. What's up, Kurt? South Africa in the house. Counterpunch to you. South Africa in the house. TIA, baby. Where are they coming with all this traffic? Terry drank some DMT. Yeah, I'll counterpunch it to see what old Blue Blood and DW's up to. Definitely. Hey, Kurt, counterpunch from Finland. Baron von Zlatan, right? Counterpunch to you. But guys, I am pulling up on my location. I'm gonna eat this burger. I'm gonna send a picture of this burger in the community, right? Eddie Hearn, he's the best one, Matthew, right now. Hands down, it's Eddie Hearn. He's the best promoter ever. Everybody's either too fucking old and they're getting crazy in the mind. No. Al Heyman that doesn't promote himself enough. He just wants to be the man behind the scenes. He wants to be the Wizard of Oz. So it's Eddie Hearn. Because he's a good balance of both, of guys that promote. He loves the sport of boxing. He looks after the fighters, this, that, and the other. He pays the fighters and all that. But yeah, it's Eddie Hearn. But anyway, guys, it's been fun. I'm going to jump off of here. I thank and appreciate everybody that came on to the live stream. You know, I will leave that burger, a picture of that burger, and so you guys can check it out and drool over the sucker. But anyway, I'm going to get it in. You guys be good, be safe, be blessed. We'll see you on the next one. Peace!